Hey, Noah here from East Land Service Department. First off, I want to thank you for the purchase of your brand new Polaris UTV. Behind me here, I do have a new Ranger Northstar. We're going to go over a few key things to kind of make your machine better and keep it lasting for you. That way you are satisfied. All right, so under the hood, you're going to pop this little quarter turn, this one over here, pick up, pull off. What you're going to find is your coolant reservoir, your cabin air filter, your windshield washer fluid, and your radiator caps over here. This is actually a pre-wired bus bar from factory, so if you decide to add more Polaris accessories down the road, that is all key power, so when you shut your key off, there's no power going to it, so you don't got to worry about battery drain. Putting the hood back on, just make sure you slide your two little tabs in and lock your pins. Coming down to your winch here, on the driver's side, you're going to find a collar. If you rotate it counterclockwise, you can actually put the winch in free spool mode. If you rotate it back clockwise, you'll put it back in winch mode. If your machine came with a wireless winch remote, turning it on, hold the power button on the bottom, the red light will turn on, hit in or out. If your machine came factory with auto stop, hold in and the magnet will stop the rope, that way you do not break it. Moving to the rear of the vehicle, we will go over everything that is located under the box. So on the passenger side, underneath the box, you'll come into here, you'll find your oil dipstick. It is a locking dipstick, so pull the tab back, pull dipstick out, check it, and slide back in, and lock. On the driver's side of the machine, behind the driver passenger seat, you will find the air box. To inspect, replace the filter, you will open up these 5 clips. Once filter is replaced or inspected, to lock the air box, just relatch your clip and you're good to go. Gas cap is located behind the driver's side passenger door. Polaris does recommend 87 octane for cold starting issues. All right, so now we're going to go over the standard gauge. On the left side of the screen, you will find your miles an hour. Right hand side, you will find your RPMs. On your center screen here, on the top half, you will find miles an hour. If you want to change that, hit the mode button located on the right side. You'll be able to cycle through miles an hour, RPMs, and engine temperature. Going through the center of the screen, you will use your top and bottom buttons here. Right now it's displayed as odometer. If you hit down, you will find your engine temperature, your service hours, your engine hours, your battery voltage, your trip meter 2, trip meter 1, and back to odometer. Right hand side you will have the fuel gauge. Bottom middle you'll find the clock. Far left you'll find your gear indicator. And right next to your gear indicator you will find your 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive indicator. Resetting your service reminder. So when this counts down from 25 to 0, your first service will be needed. At first initial startup, the wrench in the hourglass will flash at you. To reset your service reminder, you'll come to the right-hand panel, you'll hit and hold mode. You will cycle through your options screen to find service hours. To reset this, hit mode button once, count up to your next service interval, which will be 50 hours. Press mode, it will save it. And now if we go back, your service counter is reset. Left-hand side of the cab, you will find your headlight button. One up will be your headlights on, one more up will be brights. To turn off, just hit button all the way down. Below your headlight button, you will find your winch button. If you move the button up, it'll let your winch out. If you push button down, it'll pull your winch in. Moving to the center switch panel, you will find your turf mode button. All the way down is turf mode. Turf mode is used for moving around your grass. If you didn't want to rut up your lawn, click the switch up 1. You'll find your 2-wheel drive. Switch all the way up will be 4-wheel drive. Your next button will be your drive modes. All the way down is work mode, standard mode, and performance. These modes are all related to your throttle response. So if you want a very lazy throttle or when you're towing, put it in work. Your standard cruise around mode will be standard, and your very fast mode will be performance. Your next button to the right will be your windshield wiper. Move the button up once, windshield wiper will activate. If you want your windshield washer, hold the button and it will spray. Shutting off, click button down, and your wiper is off. Moving to your HVAC settings, the left knob will be your fan speeds. Fan speed 1, 2, and 3. The middle button will be your AC button. If your light is illuminated green, your AC is on. Set your temperature with the knob on the right. And if you want your heater on, click AC off and move temperature knob to heat. Lastly, just want to go over a little break-in procedure that we do recommend as a dealer. For the first 5 hours, try to vary your speeds and RPMs to ensure that your clutch, belt, and piston rings are seating correctly. Wraps up our quick start guide on your brand new Polaris UTV. Any model specific questions, please read your owner's manual or give us a call at either our Watkins or St. Cloud location. Our service department will be happy to help schedule either service needs or answer any other questions you need. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying your brand new machine.